ஆதில் பேசுடா தெரியுமா நான் ஸ்பெட் பண்ணி கொண்டு நீ பேசு ஹலோ
Alright boys, welcome back. अभी आज तक सेटल है DDX Champions League 2022. So hello everyone. 16 teams battling out for the grand finals. දවස පුරා මම හිතන්නේ සති දෙකක්ද තුනක්ද කොයිද දැන් qualifiers quarter finals ඊට පස්සේ semi finals දැන් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ grand finals එකට. So කට්ටිය එක දිගට share කරගෙන යන්න. මම හිතන්නේ YouTube එකේ 7යි බලාගෙන ඉන්නේ. So කට්ටිය එක දිගට share කරගෙන යන්න. Interesting matches ටිකක් යන්නේ. 16 teams innawa. I think 16 top teams වලින් අපේ pro teams උත් ඉන්නවා underdog teams උත් ඉන්නවා. So මම සිංහල ඉංග්‍රීසි mix එකක් කරනවා. So අපි අවිත් එක stream එකට support කරලා දෙනවා. අපේ frag j ඉතින් කට්ටිය subscribe කරන්න නවත කරන්න එපා. plus follow කරන්න නවත කරන්න එපා. ඒකත් එක්කම j උත් shape එකේ එහෙම මාත් එක්ක කතා කරයි. හැබැයි දැන් තමයි first time යා මේ වගේ tournament එකක් usually යා play කරනවා. දැන් first time යා මේ වගේ stream එකක් කරනවා. ඉතින් අපේ grand finals එකේ so DDX එකෙන් ඉතින් DDX Esports ගැන කියන්න ඕන නම් මේ වගේ ලොකු tournaments මේක තමයි first tournament එක. ඉතින් මෙයාලගේ පොඩි tournaments කරලා තියෙනවා but මේ වගේ ලොකු tournament එක 150,000 prize pool tournament එකක් තමයි යන්නේ මේ පැත්තේ. so Prizepool breakdown ඔක්කොම play කරන teams ඔක්කොම දාලා තියෙනවා description එකේ ඔයාලට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. plus I will be telling you all the teams that are playing today. 16 teams in 4 matches 12 යනවා 12 matches play කරනවා. ඒකත් එකම A12 matches වලින් තමයි champions runners up second runners up. so if I have to tell about prize pool breakdown 150,000 champions 70,000 LKR runners up 40,000 second runners up 20,000 MVP එකට අපේ most skilled 20,000 හම්බ වෙනවා ඉතින් LKR වලින්. so ඒකත් එකම mentioning the teams that are going to be playing the DDX Champions League grand finals. We have NA team VPxWTF Esports, TEPA TRK Papa, BTS EQZ Esports, TRK Team Paradox, ISSL Noob Alliance, ILLUMINATI, MAFIA Gang VIP, BTS 2D Esports, DDx BT, NA VPxWTF, Rex NRC, TM Newbies, NA Xtreme Club, BTS XT 7 stars, Karikalan Vibes. so මම හිතන විදිහට I can see a lot of pro teams as well as underdog teams. It's a mix. It's an 8 on 8. I would say 8 underdog teams and maybe 8 pro teams. So we have a lot of experienced teams plus the new teams that are going to get the experience. So coming into a grand finals such as this in this big tournament is a massive achievement for them. But let's find out first match again. In this very first match, what's going to happen? Let's find out. Jay.
ඔව් ඇහෙනවනේ හලෝ
ඔව් මම හිතන්නේ තාම ස්ක්‍රීන් එකේ ඉන්නේ අර thumbnail ස්ක්‍රීන් එකේ ඉන්නේ
thumbnail ස්ක්‍රීන් එකේ ඉන්නේ තාම ඒ කියන්නේ මේ ලයිව් එක ඩිලේ දාලා තියෙන්නේ ඒගොල්ලන්ට පෙන්නයි මේ ඔයා කතා කරන්න හරි
okay so කට්ටිය දිගටම සෙට් වෙලා ඉන්න. so whoever is on the live stream, we have 12 watching now in YouTube, so definitely share the stream and get all your supporters who you are supporting, spam it all on the chat. So we'll be going in towards the match very soon. With that, abhi teka katiya set වෙලා ඉන්න දිගටම. so දැන් අපි match එක ගාව බැලුවොත් මම හිතන විදිහට අපේ teams ටික බැලුවොත් එයාලගේ usual drop locations වල තමයි ඉන්නේ. so we have the usual drop locations of the teams. That's going to be DDx BT. Looking at DDx BT first off, we can see them moving in towards Jasnaya Polyana. so they'll be settling there in their usual drop location. so not much clashes, but I think the first clash that we're going to see is between TRK Team Paradox and Karikalan Vibes. so let's move up towards Karikalan Vibes and TRK. That's going to be in Pochinki. The Pochinki fight is going to break through now. Ollie just staying there, getting taken down early on in the first match of the grand finals is not going to be a good sign. so everyone is under pressure right now. But with that, we have the circle, a beautiful circle setting themselves inside farm, milta and shelter. so no problem there. But we have a lot of teams outside the circle and a massive number of teams. We have ILLUMINATI, then we have Xtreme Club, we have WTF, VPxWTF, and we have Team VP as well, who is settling outside the circle for the moment. And with that, we have some top teams as well. We have NRC, we have ISSL, and we have DDx BT as well. For the moment, we can see inside the circle, looking at the map, mansion, shelter, prison, farm, milta, lipoka. No teams there, not much of pressure for the teams around there. And right about now, it's only Pochinki. so let's focus on Pochinki. so ඒකත් එකම කට්ටිය දැන් first fight එක යන්නේ Pochinki පැත්තේ තමයි first fight එක යන්නේ. so අපි බලමු Karikalan Vibes ඉන්නවා ඒකත් එක්කම අපේ TRK Team Paradox ඉතින් 2 underdog teams ඉන්නවා හැබැයි අපි කියන්න ඕනේ Karikalan Vibes එකේ team එකේ අපි Lucif YT ඉන්නවා plus Zyrus Mela OP and Sky OP so Lucif YT ඉතින් කට්ටියට දන්නවා ඉතින් හොඳ player කෙනෙක් ඉතින් top player කෙනෙක් ඉතින් top teams වලට play කරපු player කෙනෙක් so බලමු ඉතින් හොඳ strong team එකක් තමයි මේ පැත්තේ ඉන්නේ Karikalan Vibes so අපි බලමු හිතන්නේ මම කාස් කරපු හැම ටෝර්නමන්ට් එකේ ඉතින් මම කාස් කරපු ටෝර්නමන්ට්ස් වලින් මම කියන්නේ but අනිත් ටෝර්නමන්ට්ස් වල definitely qualify වෙලා ඇති win කරලා ඇති but Karikalan Vibes මම හිතන්නේ underdog team එකක් හොඳ performance එකක් දුන්නා semi finals එකේදී 6 matches වලින් හොඳ points ගණනක් අරගෙන කොහොම හරි qualify වුණා so දැන් මේ ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ හොඳ performance එකක් දීලා කොහොම හරි champion spot එකක් අරගෙන මේ වගේ ලොකු tournament එකේ එයාලගේ නම ගෙනියන්න so අපි බලමු ඒකත් එක්කම team TRK Paradox ගැන කියන්න ඕනේ team TRK Paradox ඉතින් Cyclone Oli me and Volkers ඉන්නවා මේ පැත්ත so මේ හතර දෙනා මම හිතන්නේ තව underdog team එකක් ඉතින් Pochinki වලට තමයි fight කරන්නේ because Pochinki දැන් ලොකු city එකක් ඉතින් Erangel එකේ කට්ටිය දන්නවා ඉතින් most favorite city කියලා කියන්න පුළුවන් කට්ටියගේ but ඒකත් එක්කම අපිට බලන්න බලන්න first zone එක කොයි විදිහට sync වෙන්න යන්නේ කියලා එතනින් එහාට මොන වගේ performance එකක් දෙන්න යන්නේ කියලාද කට්ටිය අපිට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් but ඒකත් එක්කම දැනට looting phase එක විතරයි තියෙන්නේ කට්ටියට. ඉතින් no pressure there. කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ කට්ටිය loot කරනවා. මම හිතන්නේ එක player කෙනෙක් විතරයි මම හිතන්නේ එන්න බැරි වුණා. so 63 players තාම එහෙම පිටින්ම හෙල්ලෙන්නත් නැහැ. so කට්ටියට දන්නවා placement එක ගොඩක් වැදගත්. ඉතින් chicken dinner එකට points 15ක් හම්බ වෙනවා. ඒකත් එක්කම second place එකට 12 points, third place එකට 10 points and goes so on. kill එකට 1 point එකක් හම්බ වෙනවා. so කට්ටිය දන්නේ නැති කට්ටිය ඉතින් competitive අලුත් කට්ටියක් ඉන්නවා ඇති. so අලුත් PUBG Mobile teams උත් ඉන්නවා. so මේ වගේ ලොකු tournament එකක් ඉතින් sponsored by DDX Esports ඉතින් DDX Esports ඉතින් අලුතෙන් අපේ clan එකක් ඉතින් PUBG Mobile community එකට ගොඩක් tournaments අරගෙන දැන් මේ වගේ ලොකු tournaments ඉතින් ඉදිරියටත් එනවා so කට්ටිය ඉතින් set වෙලා ඉන්න DDX PUBG community WhatsApp group එකට join වෙන්න ඉතින් කට්ටියටම අලුත් tournaments වලට join වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒකත් එක්කම a big thank you ඉතින් අපේ Frag J ට ඉතින් එයා තමයි stream කරන්නේ මුළු grand finals එකම so හදිස්සියෙන් ගත්ත stream එකකින් but ඔක්කොම හරියට පිළිවෙලට කරලා තියෙනවා so අපි බලමු ඉතින් ඉදිරියට කොහමද මේ tournament එක කවුද දිනන්නේ යන්නේ කියලා ඒකත් එක්කම මම හිතන්නේ Frag J ඊට පස්සේ අනිත් tournaments වලට definitely play කරයි ඉතින් අපි දන්නවා ඉතින් Frag J ගොඩක් tournaments දිනලා දිනවා ඒකත් එක්කම EPL's two time champion ඉතින් ඒක තමයි කට්ටිය දිගටම support එකක් දෙන්න අපේ Frag J ට ඉතින් Facebook and YouTube වල Facebook උත් live යනවා ඒකත් එක්කම YouTube උත් live වෙනවා so definitely share around and support Frag J for the live stream short notice he came in such short notice and he was able to live stream all of the matches so 3 days final today is the first day we have 4 matches up our sleeves and right now it's going to be only Erangel the first match is only going to break through so let's see how further these teams are going to play it off so we have the first circle closing in first circle shifting in so අපි බලමු කොයි විදියට circle එක shrink වෙන්න යන්නේ and කොයි විදියට teams ටික play කරන්න යන්නේ so කට්ටිය මං හිතන්නේ අවුලක් නැහැ මං සිංහල and english දෙකම mix කරලා කරන්නේ because මං හිතන්නේ international teams උත් play කරා මේ tournament එක but ලංකාව කට්ටිය තමයි ගොඩක් ඉන්නේ මේ වගේ grand finals එකේදී so කට්ටිය හොඳ performance එක බලන්න පුළුවන් ඉතින් ඔයාලගේ ඔයාලා support කරන favorite team එකට definitely ඔයාලා live chat එකේ spam එකක් දෙන්න so මම live chat එකේ පොඩ්ඩක් බලලා මං comments ටික කියනවා but definitely delay එකක් තමයි ඒක පස්සේ තමයි එන්නේ so මං කියනනම් ඉතින් කට්ටිය ඉතින් දිගටම set වෙලා ඉන්න අපි බලමු කවුද මේ first match එකේ chicken dinner අරගෙන හොඳ momentum එකක් build කරන්න යන්නේ කියලා කවුද කියලා බලමු ඉතින් ළඟ teams ඉන්නවා ඒක තමයි first knock එක ගන්නවා තරු තමයි down වෙන්නේ මේ පැත්ත team ILLUMINATI එකෙන් තමයි down වෙන්නේ so අපි බලමු team ILLUMINATI මොනවද වෙන්නේ කියලා මං හිතන්නේ ඒ එන ගමන් තමයි මං හිතන්නේ drop එක උනේ yep ඒකත් එකම sandbox එක down වෙනවා මම හිතන්නේ players දෙන්නෙක් එක දිගට fight එක break up කරනවා මම හිතන්නේ cruise cruise මම හිතන්නේ KN boost තමයි මේ පැත්ත මම හිතන්නේ අපේ ILLUMINATI team එක ඒකත් එකම good ත් මම හිතන්නේ down වෙන්න යන්නේ මම හිතන්නේ 30 HP එකේ කොහමද survive වුණා මේ පැත්ත FN1 good හැබැයි තරු මේ වෙලාව kill වෙලා ඉන්නේ ඒකත් එකම sandbox එක ගන්න මම හිතන්නේ බැරි වෙයි මෙතනින් යන්න පුළුවන් වෙයිද කියලා අපි බලමු අපේ good ට ඒකත් එක්කම මම හිතන්නේ ILLUMINATI හොඳ පොසිෂන් එකක් අල්ලගෙන ඉන්නේ. හැබැයි ඒකත් එක්කම අපි කිව්වොත් මම හිතන්නේ zone එක සෑහෙන දුරකට යන්නේ මම හිතන්නේ ගොඩක් කට්ටිය අපේ VP team උත් මම හිතන්නේ සෑහෙන දුරකට එන්න ඕනේ. ඒකත් එක්කම icon sandbox එක ගත්තා මම හිතන්නේ මෙතනින් revive එක ගත්තා. දැන් smokes ටික දාලා කොහමද zone එකට තමයි move වෙන්න ඕනේ. අපේ cruise ඉන්නවා sandbox ඉන්නවා and good ඉන්නවා. so අපි බලමු කොයි විදිහට යාලට වෙනසක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. මේ පැත්ත ILLUMINATI team එක තමයි සෑහෙන වෙනසක් කරන්නේ මේ පැත්ත. අපේ සදාත් ඉන්නවා මේ පැත්ත හැබැයි සෑහෙන damage උත් ගන්නවා ඒකත් එක්ක cruise ආයේ down වෙනවා මම KN Mavi ලස්සන spray down එකක් දෙනවා මේ පැත්ත KN Mavi ඒකත් එක්කම අපි බලමු තව knock backs එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් වේද මම හිතන විදියට vehicles එක damage කරන්න ගමන් ඉන්නේ ඒකත් එක්කම sandbox මම හිතන්නේ sand damage එකක් ගන්නවා so මම හිතන්නේ දැනට shape එකේ smoke එක අස්සේ ඉන්නේ බස් smoke එක ගියොත් මම හිතන්නේ එයාලට sand ප්‍රශ්නයක් ඇති වෙනවා so අපි බලමු මොන වගේ දෙයක් කරගන්න පුළුවන් වේද කියලා මේ පැත්තේ මම හිතන්නේ cruise and sandbox ට vehicle උත් නැහැ මම හිතන්නේ මෙතනින් shape එකේ මාරු වෙන්න so sand ලොකු ප්‍රශ්නයක් ඇති වෙනවා අපි බලමු මොන වගේ දෙයක් කරගන්න පුළුවන් වේද කියලා ඒකත් එක්කම 1 minute and 58 seconds on the clock ඉතින් seconds circle එක ස්විං කරන so බලමු මේක seconds circle එකම මම දෙන්නම down කරනවා ලස්සන tight angle එකක් ගන්නවා අපේ සදාත් තමයි මේ සදාත් තමයි ලස්සන දෙන්නෙක්ව down කරනවා cruise උත් down වෙනවා sandbox උත් down වෙනවා මෙතනින් එයාට එයාලට revive එක නම් ගන්න බැරි වෙනවා මම හිතන්නේ easy kills එකක් set වෙනවා අපේ illuminati team එකට so first time underdog team එකක් ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ so ඒකත් එක්කම 3 kills secure කරගන්නවා good විතරයි ඉන්නේ good shape එකේ මාරු වෙන්න යන්නේ ඒකත් එක්කම මම හිතන්නේ දැන් Xtreme Club ට තමයි සෑහෙන ලොකු ප්‍රශ්නයක් ඇති වෙනවා but දැනට කට්ටිය මම හිතන්නේ easy peasy zone එක rotate වෙන ගමන් ඉන්නේ so no problem there so we'll be looking at teams now rotating into the circle with that NRC Doom getting the first knock on towards Mafia VIP just the finishing off the kill Mafia Jot goes down and that's going to be the end of them with that we have Mafia Danush taking on the fight against Team FT so Team FT also in a little bit of hustle there and a lot of problems coming in for Team FT Esports with Scrappy, Raptor and Mini losing off Sana. Now in the grand finals it's going to be a really big problem losing that one man can do a lot of damage for the team but we'll be looking at how the teams are going to be pushing forward with NRC also joining the party they won the kills we all know about NRC we know Doom we know Amare we know Susti how further have they played in and with that we have Team Karikalan also getting a few kills there on the board we'll be looking at what sort of an action is coming in from them as well no problems there as we have the spray downs coming through from WTF throwing off the sprays against the side of BTS now BTS moving into the circle everyone trying to capture the center of the circle is not going to be the best options as DDx BT can get the spray down Reflex should be able to spot out Senna who is moving into that vicinity sorry and with that the spray down should be coming in from Reflex but I am not exactly sure why he's not pushing off for the spray down he can easily get the knockback on towards Psycho 2D that's going to be 2D anonymous if I'm not wrong so let's see how far the team is going to be pushing through but with that අපි බලමු ඉතින් ඒකත් එක්කම කට්ටිය ඉතින් zone එකට දැන් move වෙන්න යන ගමන් ඉන්නේ but ඒකත් එක්කම පොචින්ගේ පැත්ත තාම ඒ fight එක එහෙම betting stand off එකේ ඉන්නවා me විතරයි down ලා තියෙන්නේ TRK Team Paradox වලින් so ඒකත් එක්කම Karikalanට එක kill එකක් secure කරගන්න chance එකක් ලැබෙනවා but ඉදිරියේදී අපි බලමු මොන වගේ දෙයක් වෙයිද කියලා ඉතින් දැනටමත් මම හිතන කට්ටිය ඔක්කොම එක run to betting හරියට zone center එක අල්ලගන්න තමයි try කරන්නේ but ඒකත් එක්කම අපි බලමු තාම action එකක් ඇවිල්ලා නැහැ හුඟක් teams වලින් action එකක් ඇවිල්ලා නැහැ so මේ වගේ grand finals එකක් ඔයාලා predict කරන්න ඔයාලා live chat එකේ comment කරන්න කවුද මේ වගේ ලොකු tournament එකක් තියන්න යන්නේ කියලා ඒකත් එක්කම first match එකේ chicken dinner ගන්න යන්නේ කවුද කියලා ඔයාලත් කියන්න ඒකත් එක්කම spray down එකක් යනවා මම හිතන්නේ good අර තමයි spray down එක යන්නේ but ඒකත් එක්කම Lucifer last spray down එකකින් psycho tool knock down කරනවා මෙවත ISSL දැනවත් පටන් ගන්න ඉන්නේ ඒකත් එක්කම second knock එකක් ගන්න try කරනවා හැබැයි හරියට ගන්න කියන්නේ නැහැ සෑහෙන damage එකක් ඇති වෙනවා මම හිතන්නේ අපේ 2D team එකට මම හිතන්නේ සෑහෙන ලොකු damage එකක් ඇති වෙනවා but ඒකත් එක්කම මම හිතන්නේ දැනවත් කට්ටිය shape එකේ බලාගෙන යන මොනවා හරි දෙයක් කරගන්න ISSL මම හිතන්නේ kills ටිකක් secure කරගන්න තමයි try කරන්නේ but බලමු මොන වගේ දෙයක් කරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙයිද කියලා ඒකත් එක්කම DDX Reflex BT down වෙනවා DDx BT වලින් so DDx BT goes down I think it's Reflex who gets the knockback there who gets knocked off from the side of EQZ EQZ doing some decent amount of damage for the sides so all of them dishing out damage now in the dead center will there be a hard shift is the question a decent hard shift would be really amazing to see in such a grand finals I mean teams it won't be easy for the teams to push through but with that we have a lot of teams coming in a lot of team supporters coming into the live chat so definitely share around we have 30 watching the live stream come on let's get some more people watching the live stream and let's support Frag J for bringing out this live stream in such high quality and in such short notice and we have supporters of VP we have supporters of BTS and DDX we have Team WTF supporters we have Error based supporters and with that we have Dora who is DDX who's the owner of DDX and who has been a major help for the PUBG Mobile community of Sri Lanka and she'll be supporting right throughout with major tournaments so definitely big shout out to Dora Dynasty that's DDX Esports and with that if you haven't followed DDX Esports on Instagram, definitely follow them on Instagram for upcoming tournaments. And with that, we have Roof as well, who's coming in to support Vedar Pade, and with that we have Dora still supporting the live chat, so definitely interesting to see how the teams are going to be favoring and will. It's going to be, I think, DDx BT who is playing in, so she's definitely vouching in for DDx BT, but definitely she is doing a tremendous job. But with that, we have the rotations being pushed through from the side of team ISSL as well as NRC, so let's see how further and how well are the rotations going to be done. But for the moment, the teams are just going to be settling in. If we look at the circle, we can see that bottom edge. We can see the bottom side of the circle, who is trying to push their way inside the dead center, which won't be an easy task, as DDX BT is somehow rather managing to hold off that ground. So ඒකත් එක්කම බලමු කට්ටිය ඉතින් දිගටම like කරන්න share කරන්න නවත කරන්න එපා. ඉතින් කට්ටිය ඉතින් දිගටම share කරලා කට්ටිය එකන් එන්න. ඉතින් මේ වගේ ලොකු ෆයිනල් එකක් බලාගෙන chance එකක් කමන්නේ නැහැ. plus මේ වගේ ලොකු quality එක දැනටමත් කවුරුත් කරලා නැහැ. but කට්ටියත් කරනවා. ඉතින් ඒකත් එක්කම ඔයාලත් support කරන්න පුළුවන්. මේ තමයි day 1 එක. තව දවස් දෙකක් තියෙනවා. හෙටත් තියෙනවා, අනිද්දාත් තියෙනවා. so කට්ටිය දිගටම set වෙන්න. අපි බලමු points table එකේ කවුද ඉන්නේ. ඒකත් එක්කම අපේ top 5 MVPs උත් බලන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් සුවි MVPs ටිකක් ඇති මේ පැත්ත. so අපි බලමු කවුද ඉතින් කොයි විදියටද performance එක දෙන්න යන්නේ කියලා. ඒකත් එක්කම දැනටමත් මම හිතන්නේ third circle එක shrink වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. so third circle එකම තව තප්පර 16කින් මම හිතන්නේ fourth circle එක shrink වෙන්න යන්නේ. so අපිට බලන්න පුළුවන් ඒ fourth circle shrink එකම මොන වගේ දෙයක් කරයිද කට්ටිය. ඉතින් මම හිතන්නේ දැනටමත් කට්ටිය බලාගෙන ඉන්නේ first match එකේම chicken dinner එකක් අල්ල ගත්තොත් ඉතින් හොඳ points කීයක් පැත්තියයි. so ඒකත් එක්කම මොන හරි දෙයක් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකත් එක්කම මම හිතන්නේ 30 තමයි තාම watching ඉතින් live stream එක කට්ටිය ඉතින් එක දිගට share කරන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් කට්ටිය support එකක් දෙන්න ඔයාලගේ favorite team එකට. ඒකත් එක්කම අපි බලමු මේ පළවෙනි match එකේ කවුද වින chicken dinner ගන්න යන්නේ කියලා. so දැනමත් මම හිතන්නේ south side of the map we see a lot of teams just settling there. So we have almost around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams settling in there. But with that, VP is going to take off the side of BTS. That's going to be a shocker as BTS comes down. Chainsaw gets the knock on towards Frozen. Spray downs are being thrown in. Frozen gets taken down. From the back end, Grim comes through and Grims gets the knock as well, and Chainsaw finishes off. BTS in a lot of trouble right now. Two players going down. Snowy also getting the knockback there. Snowy will be going down as well. He will be bleeding out as Reckless gets him. Now it's up to Reckless and Swaggy to carry the team of EQZ. What a fight that was, and what a initiation coming in. And with that Aladdin Bay, that's going to be from DDx BT coming into the fray and getting that knockback. So we'll be seeing what sort of an action is going to be coming through. As we have VP Grim over here, who is trying to throw off those smokes and trying to loot as much as possible, but they still have two more players to deal with. They got Swaggy and they got Reckless. So let's see, Swaggy not giving off that footstep, just trying to get that knocks, trying to dish out some sort of damage, but the Molotovs are being thrown in, and now Swaggy in a whole lot of trouble. Just that one kill secured. Now the circle shifting into the favor of DDx BT. DDx BT going to have the better of the circle. They are going to be really happy with the circle for the moment, because they do not have whatsoever problem. So with that, we have some spray downs coming through from the sides of BTS. So let's see what sort of an action is going to come through, as we have 7S also coming in from the back end. That's going to be, I think, another BTS team. That's going to be BTS 7 Star, who is coming in from the back end of Team VP. So that's not going to be an easy task for them as well, because the third part is coming through. And now we have TRK Kratos OP actually getting the knock on towards the side of is it going to be Karikalan? Nope. It's going to be TRQ who goes down. Sorry, it's going to be FT, and that's going to be another FT player going down. That's going to be Scrappy who's going down. Now two players from FT remain. So let's see two players from FT. What sort of an action are they going to bring through? It's not going to be an easy task with just two players remaining. So many of these teams just going down, just faltering for the moment. We'll have to see how further can they go and who's going to get the first chicken dinner. Definitely comment down on who you think is going to get that winner chicken dinner. And with that, we'll be looking at the final few moments of the circle. 25 seconds for the fifth circle to close in, and then we'll be looking at how the teams are going to rotate in such a tiny circle. They have to take that fight, they have to push through, and they have to rush through. We'll be able to see who's going to get the top fragger moment. And with that, Mafia Danush again getting the knock on to Xyrus from Karikalan. Gets the kill secured. Beautifully done there. That's going to be 2 kills secured from the side of Karikalan. That's going to be Mela OP down to his 30 HP, 20 HP maybe. But we'll have to see how Sky OP, Mela OP, ILLUMINATI is going to be playing this off. And with that, we have 41 watching the live stream. Definitely keep sharing and keep asking your friends, family and whatsoever to keep joining and support your favorite team. Definitely comment down in the live chat as well on who you think is going to get the first chicken dinner, who's going to get the ultimate championship. We'll wait and find out. But with that, we have the first match full of intent, and it's going to be the final few moments of the first Erangel match, and then we'll be moving into its Miramar, Sanhok, and then another final Erangel. And with that, we have the sides of we have the northern side of the map. That's the funny thing, the northern side of the map totally clear from the teams. There's nobody rotating in that vicinity. Right now we have NRC Doom. NRC getting into some action, so quickly let's shift in towards NRC as well. Not close fights coming through, but Susi gets the knock on towards Danush as well. That's going to be 2 knocks. They should be pushing through. They won this fight, and it's going to be NRC who's pushing through. Yep, they won this fight. Now Tachyon just trying to get that spray onto Doom, but Doom knows what he needs to do. Goes down with the spray down, tries to get that kill secured. He is going to get that kill secured. 2 kills secured for the side of NRC. Now the Netkus come through, but it's going to be a hard fight. It's going to be a hard-on fight for the sides of most of these teams. But TRK, nice rotations coming through, but Acid goes down to the play zone. He's not going to be able to be picked up. And look at that NRC getting the knock onto a Tachyon as well, and the kill getting secured. There are 3 kills secured on the board, and now Baby getting some damage from the far distance. That's going to be another team in the vicinity. That's going to be ILLUMINATI if I'm not wrong. Yep. And with that, FT Walkers is going to get a knock on towards Fatia, and that's going to be WTF also with 2 remaining. So that's going to be a hard-on call. So let's see what is going to be the call-out as the teams are dishing out as much as possible damage. But with that, now the teams need to move in. That's going to be DDx BT who's having the better of the circle from the bottom end. And with that, we have teams of 7 star as well, who's having a really perfect zone for themselves to play it off with. But right now the rotations have begun, and it's not going to be an easy rotation coming in from the side of ISSL as well, who has started their initial rotation. But now moving into that vicinity, it's going to be a real tough hard-on call on where they are going to be putting themselves into. But they are going in with the hard-on rotations. There is going to be some sort of firepower coming in from the teams. And with that, the rest of the teams also moving into that way. Now they need to take the fight against BTS as Psycho gets the knock on towards Mamata. Nicely done there. Now the teams are rotating into the vicinity. They are going to push through into the circle. They are going to drop off Mamata. But with that, I think ISSL pushing through, goes down with the spray down, gets Grim. And now one more. That's going to be Viper who is surviving in that vicinity. It's not going to be an easy task for the teams to push through. Now Ryder is going to be the Lex player remaining. They are hunting off Ryder. Jimmy goes down. But we'll have to see if it's going to be a 1v2. Lucifer will take him down, takes him down. That's going to be Ryder who's going down as well. Now Razor. Razor needs to support the team as well. Razor comes in with the support. Razor goes with that spray down, but Razor gets taken down. Lucifer's going to be the only player remaining. Lucifer needs to heal himself down, but Lucifer, I think he takes him down. Does he take him down? Yep, Lucifer takes that chainsaw. We'll be getting eliminated in 12th place, and now Razor and Jimmy should be able to get the revive. Yep, quick revives coming through. They enter the circle, but with that NRC just crashing and burning into the circle. Now with that 7 star having the better of the circle, so many fights breaking out. NRC, Amare goes down for the side of DDx BT with 6 kills on the board. They are falling short and they are getting taken down. They are swept like flies right now. And with that, we have DDX BT on the stronger side. They are looking pretty strong right now with 7 kills on the board. They are putting up a show like never before. Now with that, ISSL losing off Mamata. Now they'll have to push through into the circle as well, with 7S having the capture of the zone. Beautifully done there. Look at the way they have arranged those vehicles. They are playing a massive role over here. But with that, sorry about that. Yeah, with that, we'll be seeing how ILLUMINATI also making their way into the circle without no pressure, without no problems there. We have 6 kills on the board. We have Tab, Sadat, Booster and Mavi, who is also having the better of the circle for the moment. And with that, Jimmy rotating in this vicinity, it's not going to be an easy call as spray downs come through. Jimmy drops down. Jimmy goes down for the side of TRK Maverick. That's going to be good sprays coming through. Now Razor and Lucifer moving through as well. It's going to be a tough fight. Let's quickly go on towards that eagle view to see what is the action going to be from the side of ISSL as the nade cooks come through. Now Lucifer trying to get that knock on towards 7 star. Will he be able to get the knock on towards 7-star? Dishes out a lot of damage. Goes down, gets the kill. Oh, Lucifer goes down from the side of 7-star, but Razor also goes down, and that's going to be the end of ISSL as well. And now with that, we have the last 6 teams remaining. BT still looking strong. Looking at BT, 7 kills on the board. They have the circle. They know that there are players behind them as well. Now dishing out that damage on towards BTS. They are looking at Karikalan. Skyopi goes down. Lucifer going to be the only remaining player. And now with that, Reflex knows exactly where the players are. He can do some decent amount of damage. Cobra is dead, gets out some damage, but goes into that prone position, tries to avoid as much as firepower coming in from Reflex BT. Erangel goes down, now needs to get the revive. 9 kills on the board. It might actually be the side of BT who gets the first chicken dinner. Let's stay to find out, as we have TRK Team Papa as well coming in from the back end. It's going to be Maverick, Kratos and Queen who's coming in from the back end, trying to push slowly and steadily into the circle. Not going to be an easy task. 7th circle closing in 50 seconds. We have the circle, we have the winners in a few moments, but Lucifer by T losing all his first stage, tries to go with the spray down, but he gets taken down in 6th place as well. That's going to be the end of him. And with that, we have ILLUMINATI as well, who is looking to get those knockbacks, but no, goes down. It's going to be K and Booster who goes down. And with that, now we'll be seeing the side of BD, who is trying to take the fight against 7S. Quickly moving in there. Johnny getting one knock. Aladdin down towards low HP. He needs to heal himself up, but there is a player behind him. Easy kills coming through. Oh, the nade coming in. Beautiful nade coming in from Swaggy, the silent player from the back end. Now BD in big trouble. 11 kills on the board for BD, but all 4 players staying strong for the moment. It's going to be Junior who's going to push through, but no, another nade comes through. It's going to be Swaggy who is dealing a whole lot of damage. They do not know exactly where he is. Now Junior goes down with the spray down. Junior gets him. Beautifully done by Junior. Now moving into the circle, it's going to be only the side of Junior and Error who's going to be the 2 players remaining. 12 kills on the board. Last 4 teams alive. Beautifully done by DDx BT. What an amazing play coming in from them. And with that, moving in, we have the last 4 teams. Let's quickly go into that eagle view to see how the teams are positioned themselves. Need to push through, need to make their way into the circle. Not going to be an easy task. It's going to be TRK Team Papa. It's going to be ILLUMINATI. It's going to be 7-star BTS. It's going to be DDX. So a lot of teams over here trying their best, trying those nades. Look at that Error Bay getting that nade onto a 7S Snake. And Zetel going to be the last remaining player. Will he be able to pick them off is the question. An easy nade should be coming through from the side of Error Bay and Junior. But let's stay to find out if that nade is going to be pinpoint. That's going to be a beautiful nade coming through. But no, doesn't dish out the damage. And looking at ILLUMINATI, all 4 players surviving. So strong right now. Coming into that circle. Beautiful eye shielding. That's perfect coming in from Team ILLUMINATI. But with that, we have the last 11 players remaining. Last 4 teams alive. And this is going to be the finale moment on who is going to get that chicken dinner. It's going to be a definite true moment of winner chicken dinner. A whole lot of momentum for the teams. It's going to be a whole lot of bunch of points if BT gets the chicken dinner. I mean, BT looking with 12 kills already. If they can rack up 3 more with the chicken dinner, it's going to be a 30+ point mark. But let's see what's going to happen. Anything can happen in time. But with that, we have the side of TRK who's taking a whole lot of close damage. Salah goes down, Tubbs goes down, and that's going to be 2 players on the side of ILLUMINATI. I think I spoke too soon. And with that, Mavi is down to a low HP. Mavi comes to a close, but Error Base should be able to spot him out. It's going to be Booster and Mavi, the only 2 players remaining. Now Junior looking at Maverick, who just moves himself inside with the circle, with the car into the circle. And with that, KN Booster goes down for the side of Error Bay. Error Bay looking to get that last kill as well. Will he be able to do so? That's going to be a whole lot of kills. Junior BT getting the knock with that nade. Nicely done there by Junior BT. And now TRK Kratos OP, DDX looking strong with those 2 players. So many kills on the board, 15 kills on the board, but Junior goes down. He made the mistake there. He made a big mistake, a definite blunder coming in from him. Now TRK should be able to spot out TRK. Goes down with the spray down, gets Queen. Nicely done there by Arabe. Now looking at for Kratos. Will he be able to spot out Kratos is the question. Now Queen goes down for the side of Snake. He wants to clear out the upper end. Will he be able to do so is the question. Goes down with the Molto. Is that going to be the perfect Molto is the question. Now Mavi is just pushing himself. Yep, 7C Snake gets it. Now the jump comes through, but he gets taken down as well. Now Mavi with a 1v1 situation. BD gets the chicken dinner. DDx BT, ladies and gentlemen, with that winner chicken dinner. What a high-end chicken dinner coming in from BD. What an amazing play. And DD.
rebola.
Rebola, rebola, rebola.
Desce que desce que desce.
Desce que desce que desce.
Sobe que sobe que sobe.
Sobe que sobe que sobe.
Empina, empina, empina.
Empina, empina, se move. Promete eu vou sair. Talvez volte com a luz do sol. Se a música toca é pra curtir. Com a música ninguém fica só. Se alguém me chamar pra dançar, meu corpo vai te dominar. A pista se aquece, eu vou brilhar. Cuidado para não se queimar.
Rebola, rebola, rebola.
Cuidado para não se queimar.
Rebola, rebola, rebola.
Cuidado para não. É muita emoção quando eu danço. É forte a emoção. Dançar eu quero.
我什么都不做。前世和今生，它是不是传说？我什么都没说，什么都没说，看着你从眼前飘过。
Welcome back with Miramar. We are looking at the largest map in PUBG Mobile. So what a fantastic Erangel match I think. DDx BT my first match chicken dinner got 17 kills chicken dinner massive points in the lead again. So let's see, let's try to find out if DDx BT can continuously maintain their streak. I mean with that chicken dinner definitely it's going to be a whole lot of momentum, it's going to be a whole lot of building that they are going to come through. We'll be able to see what sort of action is going to come through from them continuously. Will they be able to show the continuous performance, or what sort of an action is going to come through from them? We'll be able to find out soon. Yep, give me a minute guys. Yep, with that, we are here now with Miramar. So I think a lot of competitive players, they love Miramar. They love to see Miramar being played because it's one of their favorite maps, I would say. But with that, it's one of my personal favorite maps as well because of that long range sprays that you can give, those sniper rifle action and those bolt actions that you can come across with. But with that, right now, all 16 players are here, all 64 players are here. Now, what is the solution that they are going to do? How are they going to come back is the situation over here. Let's see if that comeback is possible. I mean, that's what we all want. Definitely your favorite team might not have performed in the first match, but anything can happen. 12 massive matches are going to be played in. Anything can happen. 3 days to go. This is just day one. So let's see how the consistency is going to be maintained. But with that, definitely share the live stream, because Frag J has come together with us to do this live stream such a short notice. So definitely share the live stream around, support your favorite teams, because I can see a lot of support coming in from DDx BT. I mean, a lot of support coming in from them. And with that, we would like to thank, personally, we would like to thank Dora's Dynasty. That's going to be DDX, who has sponsored the 150,000 and who's bringing up more and more tournaments in the upcoming days. I mean, they are bringing in massive tournaments for the Sri Lankan PUBG Mobile community. They are doing a huge impact right now. So with that, definitely show your love and support towards DDX Esports as well. If you aren't following DDX Esports on Instagram, definitely this is your time. Head off to Instagram and definitely type in DDX Esports and follow them, because all the updates and everything necessary is going to come through from DDX Esports. And definitely, if you're not in the WhatsApp group, definitely just drop down a comment so that I can see that you all want the WhatsApp link as well, and we will put the WhatsApp link to join in the live chat. And definitely continuous support is necessary, so don't forget to subscribe to Frag J as well as like the Facebook page and keep sharing. So we have 39 likes. Let's get it to 100 likes, guys. Keep liking and keep showing that support. So we have 41 likes up right now. Keep it just 60 more to get that 100 likes, and with that, show your love and support for your favorite team. So we have some knockbacks coming through. Let's quickly get on to the action. I mean, I did not expect that early action to come through. But let's see. I think it's going to be Icon Sandbags who's getting this shot. Who's getting some sort of a firepower from the side of TRK Team. Mio coming through, gets another one. Does he get two? He gets two, I think. Yep, he gets two. What an amazing thing to see by. And I think it's going to be a kiss coming through from the side of TRK Me. And now it's going to come. The revive is going to be coming through. With that, we'll be able to see what tournament action is going to come through from the side of TRK Team Paradox, who has been able to push out over here. And with that, we have ILLUMINATI also getting into some action. So let's quickly move in towards to see. That's going to be team number 13. Looking at team number 13, yep, it's going to be the side of Team Newbies, who's taking out the side of, if I'm not wrong, it's going to be Mafia Gang VIP. Yep, that's going to be Mafia Gang VIP who's going down. And with that, we have the first circle also shifting in. And with that, ILLUMINATI is also getting some action. So let's quickly move in towards ILLUMINATI to see what sort of action is coming through. I think it's going to be the side of 7 Star, who is faltering right now, somewhat in power grade, trying to get that initial knock. 7 Snake doesn't have he doesn't have the scopes to deal with, and now Cobra getting the revive there. Snake is just going to play it off for the moment, but he might be getting spotted out. Yep, he gets spotted out there. He gets spotted out, but he is taking a whole lot of damage. Now he's going to fall back. He doesn't want anything to do with this fight, and he's going to move in towards safety. With that, we have the first circle closing in. So let's see what is going to be happening. And with that, we have Team WTF getting a knock on towards 2D again. Continuous actions coming through. So looking at WTF, we have Patia, Viper, Cobra and Psycho again from Team VP. Coming in, we have BTS 2D. Viper takes down Psycho as well. 2 knocks coming by, and now the third knock also coming down. Clumsy also goes down. All up to Godzi. What is Godzi gonna do? It's a Godzilla moment for him indeed. We'll be able to see what is he capable of right now, as Senna is gonna get that smokes and gonna get that right and get that revive. But definitely it's gonna be WTF who's not gonna give an inch, who's not gonna let go of this 4 kills that they will be getting. But with that, we have a lot of teams coming in from the outer circles. I mean, they have a lot of work to do with. They have a lot of moving into the circle to do it. But definitely this is the first circle, so anything can happen. With that, Patia getting the knock on towards Senna. And it's going to be another knockback coming through. It's going to be Godzi again, the only player remaining. And Godzi goes down. He was facing the wrong direction as BTS 2D Anonymous goes down in flames in the first match, in the second match of this Miramar. And with that, Xtreme Club also in a lot of trouble there. And it's going to be TRK Team Paradox getting those 4 kills secured from Team Xtreme Club. And with that, just give me a minute. I'll be back soon. We have Team 7 Stars who is in a lot of middle pickle situation, moving in towards the circles. We'll have to see what sort of action is going to come through from them as well. But right now, all the teams, quick rotations coming through. They have got up those loot and they will be moving in sooner or later. But with that, we have a lot of support in the live stream coming in for DDX. We have Buddy Goody on the live stream. Come on guys, let's go for 100 likes. Yep, definitely let's go for 100 likes. We have 43 likes only, so definitely in YouTube, guys who are watching in Facebook as well, come over here and like this stream as well, and then go off to Facebook. I mean, you can watch anywhere you want. That's no problem. I mean, I can't access Facebook at the moment. If not, I would definitely check out what's happening from that end as well. Definitely you can join in any stream you want, and you can witness all of these action being paid off through Frag J. And definitely don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow, don't forget to like. He has continuous streams, and he even would get those whoever wants to play on a live stream, you can definitely join in with Frag J. And with that, we'll be able to see what sort of action is going to come through from Miramar. Now with the circle shifting in, we have quick early rotations by a lot of teams, but those teams include the side. Now we already know BT is in a really good position, but they need to maintain that consistency. Probably Miramar going to be the most important game. Now with that rotations coming through, they have a long way to move into the circle. FT Esports on the other hand side, they had a bad game in Erangel, but I think they are one of the strongest underdog teams. Sorry, they are one of the pro teams. That's my bad. I mean, they actually qualified for PMCU, and definitely getting that PMCU title makes you a pro team. Without a doubt, they put out a good show in PMCU, just falling short in a few points in making their way. But with that, they hear the vehicles moving in. They will be trying to get those knocks. I think it's going to be BTS EQZ who will be falling short if they come in towards these directions. But quick Raptor gets the vehicle. He decides to move in. He does not want to take the fight early on. And with that, now the teams will be rotating into this tiny circle with 1 minute and 40 seconds to move into this second circle. We'll be able to see what sort of action is going to come through. With that, we have Team Karikalan. I mean, we did not hear from them for long. I mean, they had a good position. I think they were 5th in Erangel. But with that, Zyrus, Sky OP, Lucifity now just healing themselves. They are trying to move into the circle. Sooner or later, they will have to push through in the direction. But with that, we have the rest of the teams all centered in that good place. Trying to get as much as good advantage point. I mean, the advantage point definitely going to be the most important in Miramar. And with that, now we have the vehicles moving in towards the circle. With that, we have Team TRK. That's going to be TRK Team Papa, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's going to be Acid, Kratos, Queen, and Maverick, who is moving into the circle slowly and steadily. They'll be looking at getting a good place. But with that, 7S might be actually facing off against BT. Yep, they somehow managed to spot out players of BT. I think it's going to be Zykel who is going to be spotting out. But with that, we have 35 watching now. Definitely get more and more of your friends to come and watch the live stream and support your favorite teams. So a lot of support coming in. Still on 45 likes. Yep, let's get it to 50 likes first and then move in towards the 100 mark. Definitely we can do this by the end of tonight. And with that, drop your comments on what you think about the tournament days. And with that, I think we have a fight breaking through. I think it's a close fight that might actually go down. Spray downs coming through on towards TRK Maverick, but some of them managed to move away. So that's going to be a fight to wonder as TRK. That's going to be Team Papa who is going to move in towards La Bendita and settle there for the moment. They are not going to do anything whatsoever hasty. They want to survive till the final moment. With that, we have a lot of teams now. Some of them managing to come from the bottom end as well from the top end of the map. Miramar is a very tricky map actually. I mean, driving especially is the hardest part in Miramar, and we all know that one accurate mag from an enemy can actually burst the vehicle and you might actually get killed and go hit the lobby. So let's see how the rotations are being done. A lot of experienced players over here. We have Team FT Esports again trying to settle into the circle. A good plays being held by them for the moment. With that, the hard shifts mainly play a major role, I would say, in PUBG Mobile. Nowadays in competitive, it gives total confused unga bunga zones. You wouldn't know exactly how the rotations are, but a lot of experienced IGLs over here, plus a lot of brilliant sprays. And talking about sprays, we have another spray coming in from the side of TRK, if I'm not wrong, onto the ILLUMINATI. Mavi goes down, and now Mavi going down, that's going to be a whole lot of trouble for the side as spray downs come through from the side of sorry, it's going to be 7S who is getting a lot of spray down. And with that, TD, yep, sorry, my bad, that's going to be ILLUMINATI who gets some spray down. Now Xtreme also goes down. Now pushing through, it's going to be the side of ILLUMINATI who is going to try and get this kill secured, if I'm not wrong. Cyclone on the other side, stealing off those kills from the side of 7S, if I'm not wrong. Yep. And with that, the circle has shifted in all totally towards the different directions. That is one hell of a confused zone. I mean, now with that hard shift, that is exactly what I was talking about, that the hard shift can give it off anywhere at any moment. With that, sorry. With that, we have 1 minute and 35 seconds on the clock for the circle to move in. With that, Tabs goes down for the side of ILLUMINATI. Should be able to get the revive, no problems there. And with that, we have the teams now slowly and steadily moving into the circle. They know that the circle plays a major role. With that, BTS EQZ getting the center of the circle. Now from the bottom end, it's going to be BT who is going to come in with those late rotations. With that, we have 7S. Only player remaining is going to be Zykel. And with that, Armor gets a fall damage, gets a fall knock actually. He should be able to get the revive. Yep, no problem there. He should be able to get the revive. Yep, he gets the revive done there. And with that, NRC also had a few decent amount of points. They still can do better. Let's see if they are able to get the chicken dinner in Miramar. With that, we have Team FT who is also moving into the circle, trying to hold a good place for the moment. But with that, all the teams, all what they are trying to do right now is trying to move in towards the circles, trying to get hold of that better high ground. I mean, Miramar is all about those mountains, all about those ridges, and all about those high-end buildings. I mean, you do not want to get a low ground, and you won't be able to get kills actually, because kills play a major role as well as placement. So let's see. For the moment, that circles will be closing in a tad bit of time. We have 1 second. Yep, and that's the end. It's gonna be the third circle closing in. So let's see how NRC is gonna be rotating. They can actually do an easy rotate. I think it's gonna be DDx BT coming in with the late end high end rotation. And with that, we have a knockback coming through from the side of Team VP, who gets a knock on towards Reckless. Nicely done there. Should be able to get the spray down, but no, Chainsaw goes down for the side of Frozen. Frozen actually doing some heavy damage there. Now Chainsaw and Atom will have to do one hell of a game to come through. Let's see, Atom trying to spot out players. Now Reckless is actually giving off the calls. He is telling exactly where the players are, but BTS won't be able to get the revive is question. Will they be able to do so? But with that, let's just quickly go in towards the Erangel view to see Atom taking a whole lot of damage there. Atom is not going to be easy. He might actually get knocked from the position, but we'll have to see what is going to be happening. VP taking on BTS EQZ. This is interesting to see, as we have Reckless is going to go for that revive. Yep, they are going to get that revive. Omega is going to go for that revive. He do not want to waste the opportunity. And with that, Chainsaw still struggling in from the high A. Now VP Grim as well as Ryder coming in to support the side of VP. So let's see if they are able to actually support the team, because Chainsaw, he is bleeding out. He's bleeding out bad for the moment. So let's see what is going to be actually happening as we have the teams coming into a close. It's going to be EQZ who is going to get that fight off against the side of them, and with that, the circles moving in towards favoring. It's going to actually favor the sides of NRC, BT, and it's going to be favoring ISSL as well. So let's see. With that VP, we are still going to be looking at VP and EQZ taking on that fight. So let's see for how long are they going to be taking off this fight. I mean, that Atom goes down for the Ryder. I mean, that was a bad one coming in from him, and Atom goes down. A Ryder will have to push through. He will have to get these knocks, but he is taking a whole lot of damage from different ends right now as Ryder tries to come to his close, and Ryder is trying to spot out Swaggy. Swag getting a lot of damage. Ryder discharged some decent amount of damage, should be able to take down that knock. But we'll see. Yep, he goes down as well, and that's going to be Chainsaw was able to get the knockback here. That's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, and VP goes down. That's going to be a Chainsaw, going to be the only player remaining. He needs to heal himself up. It's going to be Omega. So many players coming into the vicinity trying to take this fight. FT as well, who is going down on that end. We'll be able to see what is going to be happening for the sides of EQZ as well as Karikalan. Look at the way the fights are being breaking off right now. Pushing into the circle is going to be the biggest, toughest fight, I would say, for the sides of sorry, it's going to be TRK, TRK Team Papa as well as Illuminati. It's going to be really hard for them to push through, but Karikalan coming into a good position for the moment. And with that, we have ISSL also now with that late rotations coming in from them. Not sure if this is the best of ideas coming in from Team ISSL, but we'll have to wait and see what sort of a play is going to come as BT goes down. It's going to be Erangel who's going down. Will he get finished off is the question. I don't think he's going to get finished off anytime soon, but for the moment, getting those tight angles covered from the side of BT. Now they'll be looking at pushing themselves into the betterment of the circle. I think it's going to be a good circle. We're going to be captured in from the side of ISSL for the moment. They are having the circle. Yep, they can play off. They can do a really good playoff from this end. But with that, FT having even better circle right now, they can actually do out a whole lot of damage. TRK Team Papa going down to the play zone. That's going to be a whole lot of zone damage coming in. Illuminati only booster, going to be the only player surviving. Someone other comes crashing through, and it's going to be WTF also having the better of the circle with that Junior BD getting the knock over there. Whose knock was it? Not exactly sure, but now with the rotations coming through, it's going to be a tough call on how they are going to play this off. It's going to be Mini actually who goes down for the side of Junior with that nice spray down coming in from him, but easy revive coming through. But last 9 teams alive. I mean, this circle has dealt a whole lot of damage for a lot of teams. They have gone down like flies right now, and now they will be definitely coming back stronger. 2 more matches to go for the night. We have a Sanhok and we have an Erangel, so anything and anytime can be happening out. So let's see what is going to be happening as we have the smallest map in PUBG Mobile right after this. But for the moment, no whatsoever action coming through from these teams. Trying to spot out Lucifer. If we look at Lucifer, nope. Let's shift up. We have another fight going through. So many back-to-back fights coming through in this DDX Champions League Grand Final. So many fights breaking off as DDX BT Erangel goes down again for the side of FT. The revive is going to be a tough scene. Will he be able to get the revive is the question, as Aladdin Bay is lurking around, trying to move in, trying to get the revive is the question. Will he be able to? It's going to be actually Sana who's trying to spot out the sides of DDx BT. It's not going to be an easy task as the nades are being thrown in. Erangel goes down, and now it's going to be last 3 players remaining for the side of BT. We'll have to see if they are able to dish out some sort of a damage for the moment. We have NRC again getting into some action, getting those kills secured. 2 kills on the board for the side of them. Karikalan goes down. Now WTF getting a whole lot of damage from the side of Dora goes down for the side of Junior BT. Nice spray done coming through from that end as Junior BT gets the knock onto a corner. Nice, beautiful control spray coming through. Now nades are being thrown in. Needs to move in towards the circle as well. Pushing to the back end, a quick revive comes through, and now NRC having the better of the circle. Beautiful positioning by them. They can easily secure a whole bunch of kills from this end. So let's see how well are they going to place themselves in the question at hand. Will they be able to hold off the ground? And with that, the rotation has been come through from the side of ISSL. They are going to crash into the compound. Will he be able to do so? Crashes into the compound, gets the hold of the compound. He should be knowing in. There are players in that vicinity. And quickly moving in, gets the knock onto Sana. Beautifully done there. But where are the rest of the players of FT? It's going to be scrappy from that end. Nope, it's going to be another player coming in from that vicinity. It's going to be the Molto that's going to take off Mamada. Will he be able to survive through from the Molto is the question. He is bleeding out badly, but the revive comes through. Nice quick teamwork coming through from the side of ISSL, but FT is still in that vicinity. That's going to be nades being thrown in. It's going to be Mamada who goes down. That's going to be Scrappy right in the truck, dishing out a whole lot of damage. They do not know where he is. But now Scrappy running into that area, trying to move in closer and closer. We'll have to see what is going to be the case over here. As we have the teams, Zamora is settling in. It's going to be DDx BT taking on against NRC. Let's quickly check out what's happening over there. Going into that eagle view, we have the last 17 surviving. NRC pushing slowly and steadily. BT also some of them managing to survive through, but Junior goes down, Aldin goes down, BT goes down, the last match chicken dinner team goes down, and now fighting it off. It's going to be the top 4 teams. We still have NRC, we have EQZ, we have FT, and we have ISSL. So let's see who's going to get this second chicken dinner. NRC with 4-man strong, 4 kills on the board. They can push through. They have the circle all to themselves. Playing off the circle is all what they need to do for the moment. But with that, we have the nades being thrown in as well. How are they going to push through is the question. Will they be able to do some sort of damage? Now moving into the circle slowly and steadily. The smokes need to go through. The nades need to go through. Will they be able to do it is the question. And with that, I think Mini getting spotted out slowly, getting spotted there. But Amare, will he be going down is the question. Mini is there. It's going to be FT who is holding the bottom ground, but so many nades being thrown in right now. He is down towards that 50 HP mark. So many smokes are being thrown in. He is going to slowly and steadily start moving in. Scrappy on the other hand side. He is taken a hold of a really interesting place. And now Amare goes down to the play zone as well. Now pushing through slowly and steadily. It's going to be ISSL who is trying to spot out the players. Trying to move in slowly and steadily. You know, anyone can come in from any direction. But with that, it's going to be EQZ who is going to get taken down from this end. It's going to be Frozen who goes down. And now with that moving in slowly and steadily, it's going to be Scrappy who is right in that vicinity. Anything at any time trying to get those knocks secured. And with that, it's going to be Scrappy, the last player remaining. We'll have to see if he is able to do so. Will he be able to get the initial knock is the question. Jimmy goes down on the other hand side. Now Dora slowly pushing himself. It's going to be Lucifer also going down there. It's going to be the last remaining player. But who is the remaining player is going to be? It's going to be Scrappy. Will Scrappy go down? Scrappy goes down to the play zone. No, Scrappy goes down to a 50. And now coming in, it's going to be ISIS getting taken down. And NRC Esports coming in with that winner chicken dinner. What an amazing play coming in from them to get that second chicken dinner under the bag. Nicely done by NRC. And looking at that big name, we'll be seeing how the comebacks are going to set back a greater story, I would say. And what an amazing play coming in from them. We'll be looking at how the rest of the matches are going to be played in. We have a Sanhok for the night and an Erangel as well. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be back shortly.
desce, que desce.
Desce que desce que desce.
Sobe, que sobe, que sobe.
Sobe que sobe que sobe.
Empina, empina, empina.
Empina, empina, se move. Promete eu vou sair, talvez volte com a luz do sol. Se a música toca é pra curtir, com a música ninguém fica só. Se alguém me chamar pra dançar, meu corpo vai te dominar. A pista se aquece, eu vou brilhar. Cuidado para não se queimar.
Rebola, rebola, rebola.
Cuidado para não se queimar.
Rebola, rebola, rebola.
Cuidado para não. É muita emoção quando eu danço. É forte a emoção. Dançar eu quero.
我什么都不做，我什么都不做。前世和今生，它是不是传说？我什么都没说，我什么都没说。看着你从眼前飘过。
说尽全
ஹலோ பேசுறியா இப்போ வாங்கி?
இல்ல கொஞ்சம் இரு. Give me a minute guys. Yep. Sorry guys. Bit of managing, both sides, points tables, skills tables. Had to balance both. So with that, we have the Sanhok match. So we have two teams already taken down. That was quick. I mean, in Sanhok is very predictable. We have 7 stars who has gone down, as well as TRK Team Paradox. But with that, we'll be looking at how the rest of the teams are favoring off for the moment. We have teams losing players early on. I mean, so many players losing their players early on. But VP on the other side might be actually taking the fight against the side of ILLUMINATI. ILLUMINATI just waiting there for the opportunity to take the fight against the side of VP. Just waiting there, lurking in the shadows. With just few minutes to go, Atom just comes crashing there. Atom is gonna fall short there as Atom goes down for the side of ILLUMINATI. Now Grim also taking a lot of damage from the side of Sadat. Now the quick Molto is going through, and then Molto should be burning him up, but Grim quickly moves in towards the direction as Mavi goes down. Sadat is going to be the only player remaining. A lot of troublesome players over here. We'll have to see what is going to be the situation as NRC comes into the fray. NRC getting those kills now, starting to get those kills secured. We'll have to see what sort of action is going to come through as the teams are going to be moving into the circle now. Quick rotations coming in from ISSL as they make their way. Should be facing off on the side of FT if they keep on to this direction. So we'll have to see what is going to be happening as BTS 2D is also in that vicinity. Now moving into the circle. Quick movement coming in. Should be getting the spray down. Yep, Mamata goes down. Quick sprays coming through as Mamata goes down. Now it's going to be a hefty move coming in as I think ISSL might actually fall short as Razor also goes down. It's going to be only Lucifer who's going to survive this through. I mean, rotating in that slow-mo movement, that was actually where ISSL went wrong. And now Sadat also goes down as ILLUMINATI also falls short. It's going to be VP securing those 3 kills. Nicely done there. They are able to get the revive against Atom as well. And with that, now the team is trying to move into the circle slowly and steadily, just trying to creepy crawl inside the circle. We'll have to see who is going to get this 3rd chicken dinner, and after this we have one more match for the night. That's going to be an Erangel, and then we'll be looking at day 2 and day 3, and who is maintaining that top spot we'll be able to see. But with that, we'll be looking at how the circle is going to shift in. With that, moving into the circle, we have the bottom edge circles. We have Xtreme Club, we have Karikalan, we have FT and EQZ. So guys, whoever is watching the live stream, definitely share the live stream and get your supporters, get the team supporters. We'll be able to see how further can the teams go through and how well can your team do in such a grand tournament of 150,000 prize pool, sponsored by none other than DDX Esports, Dora's Dynasty, coming in with all those PUBG Mobile action tournaments. So definitely don't forget to follow DDX Esports on Instagram for updates on upcoming tournaments as well. And with that, definitely Frag J for supporting in and coming in the last minute for the live stream. Right about now we have 57 likes and 25 watching, so let's get it up to 75, 100. Let's get it up to 100 likes, and definitely we'll be seeing more action coming in from day 2 and day 3. So with that, I think a lot of people asked to talk. I mean, sorry for the late voice coming in. So with that, we'll see how the rest of the teams are going to be playing through. So we have Suleiman YT, we have 2 Smokers, we have Brookshot Gamer supporting VP. So a lot of teams just trying to get a good place inside the circle. And now with that, we have those late rotations by a lot of teams. So let's see what the teams are up to for the moment, trying to just play off those edges. And with that, we have the circle shifting in all the way towards the side of FT, who's going to have the better of the circle, as well as EQZ, BTS EQZ. So with that, let's see what is going to be happening. For the moment, the teams are going to be, just favoring off into the circle, because it is moving into a total confused circle. It's going all the way towards the end side of the water parts against Camp Bravo, going all the way towards the west side of Camp Bravo. And with that, we have another knockback coming through from the side of DDx BT, actually. DDx BT taking the fight against the side of VP. And is that going to be the end of DDX is the question at hand. Nope, 2 more players remaining. That's going to be Junior. Junior getting straight on towards the side of them. As Friday gets a whole lot of tap shots coming through. Will he be able to get the revive? 11 first aid kits coming in from Junior, and now Arabe also trying to move himself inside the circle. 2 kills coming in from Aladdin Bay for the side of DDX BT. Now slowly and steadily trying to move in. Sana goes down for the side of Karikalan. So Karikalan also coming into that fray, trying to get into that spot. And with that, now Lucifer going down into that prone position against the side. It's going to be, I think, NRC who is going to come into that position, but let's see if that's going to be the case, as we have the players now slowly and steadily moving in. Lucifer gets spotted out by the side of NRC and goes down, and ISSL, it's the lobby in 12th place with 0 kills. And with that, we'll be looking at NRC. Will they be able to get their second chicken dinner? 2 kills on the board already for them. And with that FT, I think they get the crash against the side of Karikalan. Karikalan coming in with that rush. And now goes out straight down as Melan gets stuck there. FT Esports hits the lobby, and nicely done there by Karikalan. What a team play coming in from them, securing those kills. I think 4 kills secured by them. Now Arabe going in with that vehicle. Should be getting spotted out by the side of NRC if I'm not wrong. 2 kills on the board. DDX needs to have a heavy game over here. Now Junior goes down for the side of Noob as well, and now Arabe trying to spot out a good place for himself. So let's see what is going to be the call out over here, as we have the last match in a few moments. We'll be able to see what is going to be happening as the circle starts closing in. Arabe goes down, and that's going to be the end of DDx BT in Sanhok as well. And now we have probably a new table topper. Anything can happen. Definitely anything can happen. Every match counts. And with that, definitely Grim taking down Susti. Nicely done there by Grim to secure that knockback. Will he be able to get the kill is the question. Nice spray down coming in from him. And with that, the zone shifting all the way to the side of Mafia as well as FT. Now doing a whole lot of damage. It's going to be VP who is doing some troublesome damage for the side of NRC. Not going to be easy, as Amare will be going in for that heal. He has 13 first aid kits to work with. So he'll be looking at that as Susti goes down to the play zone. Now Amare, Doom and Baby needs to make their way into the circle. So let's see what is going to be happening, as Grim might actually get spotted out by the side of Amare. I think he quickly gets that first aid popped in. And now with that, we have EQZ. Some of the managing themselves inside the circle. Nice plays coming in from EQZ. So let's see how further can they go with these plays, as they are trying to spot out those players. For the moment, it's Xtreme Club as well. They had 2 bad games. This might be their game-changing game, as it's spot out live from Mafia, again a VIP, but not connecting as much. On the dance side, we have Fatia, WTF Fatia, with those kills, 4 kills secured under their name, but only him surviving through. And with that, VP just crashing in there. VP just crashing in there, not knowing on which direction they should be going. 6 kills on the board, but they just came crashing into that compound. And now with that, moving into the circle, we have Chainsaw, Atom and Ryder, who is going to pop that first stage and try to move into the circle. With that, so many knockbacks coming through. I think it's going to be one hell of a fight, as Brazier is going to be the last one remaining, and Ryder goes down, Atom goes down, and it's going to be the end of VP if I'm not wrong. Now the circle all to themselves. It's going to be Mafia Gang VIP who has the better of the zone. All they need to do is survive this through. So let's see if the survival is actually going to be playing off. Now 5 kills on the board. It's going to be Mela OP with the heal battle. 16 first aid kits, not going to be enough to survive through until the top spots, but only 16 remaining. So let's see how well is this going to go in their favor. Yep, and with that, we have a Vipan live again getting a knock on to the side of Mafia Gang VIP. I mean, these players are doing a whole lot of damage in Sanhok. This might be their game. This might be the game that they needed so badly. And right now, Patia is still surviving, still moving in slowly and steadily. Mafia Dhanush on the other side, I think he's going to go for the heal battle, but he should have come in with a teammate. I mean, getting the capture of that circle is going to be a really hard task, but they managed to do it. But if they had the man advantage, they could have done something much more better. Now it's going to be only Viponu live who is going to be the last remaining player. for the side of Mafia Gang VIP. And with that, we have TRK Team Paradox, who is coming through. But look at that spray downs coming through from the side of Xtreme Club, if I'm not wrong. Yep, it's going to be Xtreme Club, as most spray downs come through. And it's going to be down to 1 HP from Viponu Live. Now, Badia also coming through. Badia goes down for the side of Viponu Live. And with that, going to be the last remaining player gets knocked down there as he goes down as well. It's going to be Cruz and Taru going down. Now they'll be looking at the chicken dinner. Now we still have Mela OP with that 3 first aid kits getting into that top 5 spots, but that's not going to be enough. That's not going to be the case, as they will have to move into the circle. And now with that, we have TRK. It's going to be Team Paradox actually, who is having the better of the circle with 4 kills secured. They are in the top 4 spots, and they'll be trying to get this chicken dinner as well. And with that, Mela OP goes down to the play zone. Now we are down to the last 3 teams of this Sanhok match, and then we'll be moving into the finale game for today. But we still have 2 more days to go with 8 matches to go, and the last match is going to be Erangel for today. So definitely stay tuned and definitely stay on the live, share the live, and definitely get those likes up. We are down to 59 likes, and with that, we have the spray down coming through. And Walker takes another knock. Nicely done there. Last man standing. It's going to be Sandbox. The revive is going to come through. They are not going to hustle. They are not going to waste their time. So let's see. With that, Omega is going to get spotted out by the side of Sandbox. Sandbox definitely is going to get that kill secured. And with that, Sandbox going to be the last remaining player. He is going to push through slowly and steadily. He might actually get taken down there. Yep, he goes down there as TRK Team Paradox takes that 8 kills on the mark. They might be looking for their first chicken dinner. So 3 different chicken dinner teams, and they get it all to themselves. Nicely done by them. Team TRK Paradox getting those kills secured. Nicely done there. And that's how the Sanhok match has ended. We'll be coming back with Erangel, so stay tuned guys. We'll be back shortly.
desce, que desce.
Desce, que desce, que desce.
Sobe, que sobe, que sobe.
Sobe, que sobe, que sobe.
Empina, empina, empina.
Empina, empina, se envolve. Promete eu vou sair. Talvez volte com a luz do sol. Se a música toca é pra curtir. Com a música ninguém fica só. Se alguém me chamar pra dançar, meu corpo vai te dominar. A pista se aquece, eu vou brilhar. Cuidado para não se queimar.
Rebola, rebola, rebola.
Cuidado para não se queimar.
Rebola, rebola, rebola.
Cuidado para não. É muita emoção quando eu danço. É forte a emoção. Dançar eu quero.
我什么都不做。前世和今生，它是不是传说？我什么都没说，我什么都没说。看着你从眼前飘过。
Nih pesere cake dena pesa poran. Neriya. Hello boys, මොකෝ වෙන්නේ ඉතින් කොල්ලෝ ටික. බලන්න මේ මැච් එක chicken dinner කවුද ගන්න කියලා. Last match Sanhok के chicken dinner के TRK ला බලමු මේ match එකේ chicken dinner කවුද ගන්න කියලා.
ඔව් boys දැන් J ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ. කවුල්ඩ් එකෙන් මම සෙට් වෙනවා. කට්ටියම මේ ඉන්න මන්ටි එකකින් සෙට් වෙනවා.
මිල්ට පාව FT ලා යන බලමු. FT ලා ඉන්න මේ පැත්තෙන් මිල්ට පාව knockලා යනවා මේ පැත්තෙන් farm පැත්තට කවුරුත් නැහැ පේන්නේ මේ පැත්තේ මම හිතන විදිහට පොචින්කි ෆයිට් එකක් ගයි ගන් ෆයර් හොට් ඩ්‍රොප් එකක් යනවා දැන් බලමු TRK ලයි KKC ලයි මේ පැත්තෙන් ලුසිෆ් ගත්ත නොක් එකක් TRK ඔලියව නොක් කරගත්තා මේ පැත්තෙන් එකට එක යනවා මේ පැත්තෙන් TRK ලයි මේ KKC ලයි බලමු ඔලියව දැන් රිවයිව් කරගන්නවා
Yeah, so I'm back, boys. So we are here with the last and final match. So we have Erangel. So let's see what's going to be happening in the last and final match of day 1 of this grand finals. And with that, we'll be moving into the last 2 days. That's going to be tomorrow and day after with those 4 and 4 matches. But with that, we have TRK me getting the knock on to Elusive. I think that's going to be the fight in Pochinki that's breaking off. And TRK, that's going to be 2 kills secured by them, all 4 players still surviving through, and Karikalan on the other hand side, Elusive losing the player and Mela OP also losing another player, so that's going to be a bit hard for them. But with that, we have the circle, we have 20 seconds for the first circle to close in. So with that circle closing in, we'll be able to see what sort of an action is going to be breaking through from these teams. Yep, with that, don't forget to share the live stream. We have 62 likes. Let's get it to 100 likes. Definitely get it to 100 likes. So this is just the day 1 that is being playing over here. So definitely you all need to keep sharing and keep saying that there is an interesting, actually one in a million finals that's going on over here. You can see the teams that are playing today in the description below. You can see the prize pool breakdown that is given below, as well as our sponsor DDX Esports coming in with that 150,000 prize pool and more when more big tournaments coming ahead in future. So definitely do show your support towards DDX Esports, also Dora's Dynasty, and definitely with your support we'll be able to go places and we'll be able to host a lot of tournaments with the help of DDX Esports coming in with that big money, with that big prize pools where our teams will be interested to play. And definitely some exciting news coming in near future from DDX Esports. Can't exactly reveal what that is right now, but it's going to be a tournament. Definitely it's going to be a tournament, but it's going to be a first time done tournament in Sri Lanka in that format where all the teams are going to be definitely going to be loving it, and it's done by none other than DDX Esports, Dora's Dynasty. And with that, we have the first circle closing in, so no problem there. With the first circle closing in, it's going to be an easy rotations coming in from the teams, because most of the teams in this side is inside the circle, so no problem there. They can just chill out for the moment and then they can start off with their rotations on where they are going to be moving in. But with that, we have 63 likes. We just need 40 more likes for that 100 like mark, so definitely like the stream and we'll be able to see what sort of an action is going to come through from this last and final finale game. Right about now, if I have to tell you how the points table is, I mean, I can just give you a glimpse of the top 3 spots for the moment. It's going to be BTS EQZ Esports. It's going to be in first place with 40 points, and in second it's going to be Rex NRC with 39 points. In third it's going to be TRK Team Paradox with 38 points, and that's how the top 3 spots are. But everyone is so close towards each other with that tight benchmark, so we'll have to see what sort of an action is going to come through in the latter part. And with that, the teams are starting to go in with the rotations. The first circle almost coming in towards the close, and then we'll be looking at the teams on how they are going to be fighting off against the rest of the teams. I mean, we have a lot of underdog teams as well as pro teams who are trying to battle their way into getting the top spot. So Jay will be continuing for a minute. I'll be coming back quick in a short while. So stay tuned, guys. Jay.
Oh, hello, මේ පැත්තෙන් බලමු. මේ පැත්තෙන් Cobra spray එකක් දෙනවා 2D plum seat එක. එනේ 1 HP වෙන plum seat මේ පැත්තෙන්. සූඩි 2D psycho ගන්නවා knock එකක් psycho knock වෙනවා. Sorry my friend. මේ පැත්තෙන් දාන ප්ලම්සි නේඩ් එකක් දාලා බලමු නොක්කේ ලාස් එක්කෙනා ඉන්න මේ පැත්තෙන් ප්ලම්සි බලමු ඕ ස්කෝඩ් ඩවුන් වෙනවා මේ BTS ස්කෝඩ් එක ඩවුන් වෙනවා VP ඩවුන් කරනවා what the fuck ලා මේ පැත්තේ යම් බලන රොසෝක් පැත්තට මම හිතන ෆයිට් එකක් යන්න ළඟයි. දැන් TD tabs ඉන්නවා KRK මම දැන් තව ටීම් එකක් ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ. sorry TRK. BTS Omega knock එකක් ගන්නවා මෙතේ 7C kill කරලම දානවා snake එක. BTS.
Yep, with that we have 15 teams. One team already hitting the lobby. That's going to be BTS 2D who hits the lobby early on. And now we'll be looking at how the teams are going to be placing themselves inside the circle. So a few more teams, few teams over here, you know, in that northern side of the map, trying to move into the circle. It's not going to be an easy task for them to come through. But with that, we have team ISSL as well, who is slowly and steadily trying to move themselves into a good position. But there is a team in the vicinity that's going to be WTF, who is almost close to them, but no spray down still for the moment. And with that, NRC also another team to wonder. I mean, they are literally showing good consistency for the moment. We have Amare Susti Baby and Doom over here, who is playing off a really good game for the moment with 40 seconds on the clock for the circle to close in. The second circle closing in slowly and steadily. So let's see what sort of a move is going to be coming through from the side of NRC. And with that, we have FT Esports as well coming in from the military base. I mean, they are just holding the bridge for the moment. They do not want to make any hasty moves. They want to get those placements. So with that, we have 7 seconds on the clock for the circle, for the second circle to shift in. And then we'll be seeing a lot of action coming through as we have DDx BT on the other hand side. Looking at DDx BT, we have Error, Reflex, Scout and Junior. Again, a really good position being held by them for the moment. They are settling in this place. And with that, we have team Xtreme Club also, who is coming almost close to the side of Team TRK Paradox. It's going to be 3 kills secured by them. There's going to be Volks, me, Ollie and Cyclone, the 3 players over here who is going to stay off in that squad house for the moment. And with that, we have some spray downs going through for the side of EQZ. That's going to be coming in from the side of Xtreme Club. Now the smokes are being thrown in, and Frozen quickly makes his way into the compounds on where his teammates are residing for the moment. But with that, we have the second circle shifting in. Probably will be that hard shift coming through in the second circle. But we'll have to wait and see how is the shift going to come through. And with that, we have a lot of supporters coming in towards the live chat. We have supporters coming in saying hi. A lot of supporters coming through, and with that, we have 20 watching. We have 64 likes. So let's get those likes going in, guys. Let's get those shares going in, and then we'll be able to see. How the action is going to be through. I mean, definitely show your support on the live stream, so that everyone will be able to witness what is exactly happening over here. And with that, we have the second circle almost closing in. That's going to be a few moments before we see where the hard shift is going to go. And the hard shift coming all the way towards the side of FT as well as ISSL. It might be the big game for FT as well as ISSL, but we'll have to wait and see what is going to be the call out, as the teams are just settling in that position for the moment. They are trying to hold the ground. They are trying to hold the high ground so that they can get the kill secured. And with that, a lot of teams need to make their way into the circle. So many of these teams need to come through, and now we can see actually so many vehicles already starting to move early on. With that, we have a knock coming in from BT. Actually, it's going to be one player from the side of Mafia gang actually getting taken down there. That's going to be Dhanush, the only player remaining now who has to make his way inside the circle. And with that, we have Team TRK as well, Papa as well, slowly moving into the circle, but it's going to be a tough call on how the shift is going to come through. And now we can see actually a player coming into the vicinity. It's going to be Mafia gang. It's going to be VIP. It's going to be Dhanush actually who makes his way inside towards shelter. I mean, Dhanush taking a whole lot of damage from the side of Jimmy, but managing to move away because he did not want to get taken down there. And now we have a player coming through. It's one getting taken down, two getting taken down there. Jimmy destroying there. Two players literally getting taken down there. Now he's going to try and go into securing these kills. Another player goes down for the side of TM Newbies. That's going to be the last remaining player. Jimmy securing those 2 kills. Beautifully done there. But it's going to be Garfield who's going to go in towards the further end, try to get that. Trying to get the edge plays coming through, but let's see what is going to be happening over here. A lot of teams now just settling in that position, trying to hold that ground. We'll have to see how well can they hold their ground. Now everyone just crowded in. Now Sanhok getting a whole lot of spray down from Lucifer, but not connecting as much, not getting that knockdown. That would have been a kill finish actually. But with that, Traders OP also getting the knock on towards Xtreme Club. So let's quickly move in towards Xtreme Club to see what is going to be the action. Now the nades are being thrown in. It's going to be actually Acid who is going to get taken. Oh, Acid gets a lot of damage there. Reckless on the other hand side gets the knock on towards the side of BD. That's going to be 2 kills coming through. And now TRK in a lot of trouble from the side of Xtreme Club, who might be able to actually clutch it out for the team. And now he knows exactly where Flopper B is. Now the nade cook comes through. Will this be the beautiful nade that they need? I think some other team Xtreme Club moves in. It's going to be an interesting fight to see how well can they follow here. So we have a lot of support coming in from EQZ. We have 7-star as well. But let's see who is going to get the final chicken dinner of day 1. And then they'll be focusing on getting better placements and better kills in day 2 and day 3. I think a lot of spray down coming through. Sanhok goes down, but me has a lot of things to do. Now Cyclone somehow they managed to get the knock, get the cover fire done. But with that, I think a lot of trouble is going to come in for the teams once they start moving in slowly and steadily. And now with the circle shifting in, the circle going all the way to the side of FT, ISSL as well as Xtreme Club. But Xtreme Club still fighting for that place again. The side of TRK is going to be TRK Team Power. Yep, that's going to be the team who's going to take the fight against the side of Xtreme Club again. And losing that one player, it's going to be Kratos OP who goes down. And now they have the man advantage, they have the high ground. It's a beautiful position actually for the side of Xtreme Club to hold and defend. But let's see if they are able to break through. I mean, if Team TRK is actually be able to break through. And with that, we have 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock for the fourth circle to close in. So a lot of time over here for the teams to take their fights and take good control over the map. So let's see what is going to be happening. With that, we have a lot of spray downs coming through. I think it's going to be ISSL who's taking the fight, and it's going to be Zeta somehow managing to come inside the circle, who might actually try to get the spray down on towards Mamata as well as Jimmy, the only two players remaining from this end. And with that, the circle shifting in almost 3 seconds. We have the circle shifting in. BTS on the other hand side is going to be EQZ, who is doing a lot of damage. And now some of the NRC make their way inside the circle as well. So that's going to be a soothing bit of information as they will be taking the fight. I mean, it's all up to Baby to get those nice angles and try to get them to be taken down with those skills. But with that, so many rotations already started in coming through. Not going to be the easiest of tasks as the teams come towards the close. With that, we have the last 14 teams alive, and you are watching DDX Champions League Grand Finals Day 1. We have Grand Finals Day 2 and 3 as well on Friday. Yeah, that's going to be tomorrow on Friday as well as Saturday. And we have the circle shifting all the way towards the side. It's going to go away for the moment. And now with that, Lucifer getting knocked there. Nice knock coming through. Will they be able to get the revive is the question. Comes through quick. It's a quick revive. But will the push come through is the question. Now the smokes are being deployed. Now they need to make their way inside the circle. It's going to be a hard task at hand. But what is going to be the call out? Will they be able to get the push into the circle? Is going to be the call out. So let's see if that's going to be the case. And with that, now so many knockbacks coming through. I think we have the side of team BT who is getting knockbacks there from the side of NRC. I think it's going to be NRC who has to actually throw those smokes and try to get those knocks from their side as well. But let's see, now the smokes are being deployed from Amr. Amr should be able to spot the players. Big spots down, and a bear gets a whole lot of damage but does not get the knockback. And with that, Susti gets the knock on towards Scout, and that's going to be a really decent knock coming in from them. And with that, now all the teams need to make their way into the circle. It's not going to be easy as they push slowly and steadily. It's going to be really tough for them to see how the teams are going to make their way. I mean, 11 teams still alive to fit into this tiny circle, the 5th circle. So let's see what is going to be actually happening. And with that, now the teams are slowly and steadily moving in. I think it's going to be Mafia gang who is trying to, dish out some sort of a damage. But for the moment, the teams Newbies are just trying to, get those plays. I think it's going to be that one player who is actually inside the compound. And now just moving into the basin, it's going to be Mamata who some of the manage, but Dhanush goes down, Lucifer goes down, and Dora gets the kill secured. And with that, we have so many crashes coming through. I think a lot of vehicles coming into the circle. This is going to be a bloodbath as we have 3 kills secured all the way towards this side. And now NRC looking strong with that 1 kill and good place actually for them to survive through. With that, so many knockbacks coming through. I think it's going to be BT who is struggling for the moment, and the zone shifting all the way towards the side of NRC Esports. So let's see how they are going to push through into the circle. With that, Jimmy securing another kill for the side of ISSL, and with that, Xtreme Club trying to push their way towards the side of BTS EQZ. I think they're trying to get the fight. Now 4 kills secured for the side of EQZ. Will they be able to secure more is the question, as Frozen gets a beautiful nade onto its good. Now trying to get another nade as well secured. This might actually be a pretty good nade if they're able to make the connection. With that, we have a lot of knocks coming through from the side of Xtreme Club as they take down Frozen, and Frozen goes down. Now so many back-to-back fights coming through, as Omega is going to be the 2 players remaining. It's going to be Omega as well as Reckless. They need to make a good move. They can be reckless at the moment. They need to throw the smokes. They need to push through against the side of NRC. Will they be able to do so? Teams are coming in from the backlines as well. Not going to be the easiest of tasks. With that, they'll be taking the fight against NRC. Now Lucifer trying to make his way inside the circle, trying to somehow or other push himself slowly and steadily. Jimmy goes down, Mamata goes down. It's going to be the only 2 players remaining. It's going to be only Torta as well as Lucifer as his fights break down onto the side of NRC. Now so many fights coming through as NRC gets dished out. Sorry, ISSL gets dished out. Now NRC in a lot of trouble, as from the back end it's going to be FN1 as well as EQZ who is dishing out a whole lot of damage. That's going to be probably the end of NRC as well, but no, gets the revive there. Nicely done there, and now trying to secure those kills as well from the side of FN1. Spots out another player. Gunda goes down. Doom is there to do some decent damage, and he gets the skill secured. So many kills being racked up by NRC right now. 10 kills on the board. They are looking strong. They are looking to secure this dinner all to themselves and secure a good lead in day 1. So let's see if they're able to do so. 8 kills on the board for FT Esports. It's going to be Suste who is the sole survivor from this end. Actually, Suste doing a whole lot of damage from the off angle, and nicely done there. Now looking at the last 5 teams of this final match of Erangel of day 1. We'll be looking at the rest of the teams coming through from day 2 and day 3. That's going to be a total of 12 matches, but right now Taru and Sandbox is going to be the 2 players who is going to try and get spotted out here. But Suste is just waiting there for them to get, but nice net coming through from Amare to secure those kills. Beautifully done there. 5 kills on the board for NRC Amare, and now he'll be looking at doing more dominating plays. And with that booster from this end, booster with that tight angle from sole survivor from the side of Illuminati. Now booster also getting a whole lot of damage, but we'll have to see what is going to be the case. And then Amara gets another knock there, and that's going to be another kill secured for Amara. That's going to be 6 kills coming under his name, and he's dominating the playing field right now. As Omega comes in from the backline, Amara gets taken down by Sana, and now EQZ is coming in with the heal battle, trying to get this kill secured. And with that, Doom Suste actually gets down Mini. Amara gets killed off. Baby goes down to the blaze zone. It's going to be Suste and Doom, the only 2 players remaining. Will they be able to do some sort of a damage is the question. So many smokes being thrown in. Now Doom goes down for the side of Omega EQZ. Suste should be knowing that they came in from the back end as BTS. Omega goes down, and now the last 2 players remaining will be able to see what's going to be. I mean, as Raptor goes down, nicely done there. Suste with the LMG3 will be able to see if he's able to clutch it out, as Suste is now on the race. Will he be able to do it is the question. He just quickly goes on for the preload. Should be able to get the revive. Yep, gets the revive there. But Sana coming in from the tough angle. I think he should be able to spot out the players. Now Strappy should be able to get the revive as well. We'll have to see what is going to be the case over here as Doom quickly gets that first aid going through, and now a nade cook coming in from Susti, looking at that eagle view, looking at the beautiful nade as Sana gets the knock there. Nicely done there by Sana to get spotted out, but Susti is in a really bad spot, and Susti goes down. FT Esports come in with the last and final chicken dinner. 4 different teams getting that 4 different chicken dinners, but NRC with that consistency definitely going to make them the table top for today. But the points table will be updated and posted on our community group as well as the grand finals group. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be back tomorrow same time, 9 p.m. We have 2 more days to go for the grand finals of the DDX Champions League 2022, and definitely a big thank you for DDX Esports for bringing in a massive prize pool tournaments, and this is just the beginning. They have more exciting news coming up ahead. Definitely follow them on Instagram, DDX Esports, as well as Frag J. A big thank you for him as well for coming in to do the live stream in such short notice, and he was able to get it into a clean stream actually. Definitely we were able to watch it in a clean manner. With that, we'll be coming back tomorrow as well, same time. So stay tuned, guys. Stay safe and good night.